Hi there. Hi there.
Good to... Why, hello there. You must be new. Oh, it's so nice to see new faces in the guild. If you ever need anything, just let me know. And if I can do anything for you, I'd be happy to... Why, all the important people in the guild are there. Archmage Traven lives there, in the tower. It's a fabulous place. You really should see it someday. I've been there many times myself. The Imperial City just wouldn't be the same without it. Maybe someday, if you know the right people, you might get a chance to see it. You know what it's like. Make lots of friends and look busy. Same as anywhere. Guild members who have access to the university can craft their own spells, not to mention chat with the most important people in the guild. A recommendation from me? Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately. He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation. Once I can see Jaskar again... The Mages Guild has made more than a few... Please come find me as soon as you...
May I interest you in some of my fine wares? It's a little too rugged up here for... It's a little too rugged up here for... You want to find... All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something, and whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it. That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar. With all due respect to our wonderful lead, she couldn't cast her way out of a paper sack. It's insulting that we're here, working for her, when she knows she's managed to butter up the right people just enough to keep her position. And there's little we can do about it. But we have our ways of coping with the situation. It's a shame that Selena doesn't join in our fun, but she takes her role as an alchemist very seriously. If you need... Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar. Not only has necromancy been bring me Jean's... Just go unlock Jean's desk with that spell I taught you. Find her manual of spellcraft. Her room should be...
Located
Let me know when
Jaskar.
you're done with that little task.
My name is... Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Goodbye. I hope... Well, sometimes I feel we're not welcome here. Look, I like you and all, but I really don't want to get in the middle. If Valinara and Jaskar want to have their fun, fine. I'm not going to participate, and I'm not saying another word about it. Take it up with them. I suppose I like her well enough. It's a shame she doesn't know more about her craft, though. Still, I don't quite think she deserves the hard time the others give her. Some say that Traven is misused. Good day.
Have you pulled... You've got Jean's book, I see. All right, then. I'll just take that from you. Meet me here in the living quarters, just after 10 p.m. Ready to find Just watch.
Hi there.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me. Please, don't be mad. We were just having some fun. About magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway. So, you can tell her you found me. Finding ways to confuse her just never gets old for me. It's good practice of our skills, too. But it's mostly just... There's not much to do here in the Bruma Guild. If you can get to the Arcane University, though, they let you make your own spells there. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I'll have to start thinking up something new to try. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil. You too.
How do you do? It's my pleasure. She won't figure this out for weeks. Ah, it's times like this I enjoy what I do. It was a good idea, wasn't it? I wonder how long... You too.
My name is... Take care. any luck Found him, did you? You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Ramanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out. Be seeing you.
Good day. I'm Tolgan, herald to Countess Narina Carvane here in Bruma. She requests your company at your earliest convenience. Countess Carvane would prefer if you speak to her in person. She also said to present you with this stipend as a taste of things to come. My lady holds court from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. That would be the best. The Countess is in attendance from 8 o'clock in the... If you wish to...
Today's your
I'm so...
lucky day.
What's going on with you?
I ran it.
It's you. Hi.
I can show you some new things. Goodbye.
How goes it? You're a likely-looking prospect. Thinking about the fight? Bye.
Good to see you. Well, to be honest, only mages who have gotten recommendations from... That's Falcon. Farewell.
We don't... I admit, I still have strong prejudices against necromancy, summoning an illusion. Profaning the remains or souls of the dead is just wrong. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. My progress through the ranks here will be slow. Daedra cults aren't necessarily evil, of course. In nearby Morrowind, for example, they worship Daedra in the temple. The Azura Shrine north of town, up Lake Arius Way, for instance. I know a dark elf there. Nothing evil about him. If you're looking for the most powerful spells, you'll want to speak to... You'll have to get... Sounds like the Skingrad branch of the guild can't even keep track of its members. I can show you some new things. Bye.
It's my... Bye.
Perhaps it seems silly, but our love is the most important thing in all creation. Orentur and I spend all our time together. Orentur doesn't like to brag, but no one can match the reflect spells he can cast. That would be Falcar's response. Half of the Council of Mages resigned. I offer the fine. Take care.
A visitor, yes. I'm Dietsan, magician, Mages Guild, that is. It's all right. The guild here, that is. That's what you meant, right? It's fine. I'm doing... Our hall doesn't offer... I'm afraid you'll have to speak to Falcar about that. I heard that one... Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. You too.
What is it, associate? Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation.
The hell's your problem,
Without
bro?
recommendations from the local guild halls, you'll never see the inside of it. I dare say that's one of the few things Traven has done right. By all means, travel to the Imperial City and get stopped at the gates. You should get used to that sort of rejection. I am the chapter head of the Cheydinhal Mages Guild. It is quite an honor, but they had no choice, since I'm the only semi-competent one here. The guild is still powerful in Cyrodiil, but poor decisions in the recent past have weakened it. Perhaps killed... Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me? Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. Now get moving. I believe I explained your task very clearly. Find the ring, which is somewhere down in the well behind the guild hall. Bring it to me. Do you understand? Or do I need to use even smaller words?
Yes.
It's not a normal ring, you see. You may find it slightly difficult to carry. Don't say I didn't warn you. I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after take care.
Oh. Hello.
Have you noticed a change in the well? Tastes strange to me.
No doubt.
I heard that one of the... Skingrad mages was assaulted, but I don't know...
I had no idea.
I hope I... Don't tell me... Oh, I'll tell... As I've said, I just don't feel comfortable talking... Goodbye.
Good day.
Hello.
Good. We can talk, so long as Falkar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but do be careful. I'd hate to lose another... Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falkar's ring, it may come in handy. And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you? Just perform the task. He was an associate, just like yourself. Perhaps not the brightest, but very eager. He was given his assignment. It's like he dropped out. You too.
What the Sigma? the flip? This motherfucker.
Hi there.
What's new with you?
They say that King Helsith has made an alliance.
I'm afraid some things have happened. I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone. And after you'd left to go after that. I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falkar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you. And then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the council. Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part. It's such a shame. He didn't deserve... Farewell.
House Dress.
It seems that these are turbulent times in the land of the Dunmer.
So long.
Bye.
I hope I can. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. Be seeing you.
I'm Magician Orantor of the Mages Guild. I divide my time between... Let's do business. I'm very fond of Cheydon Hall. I'm very... Trayvon has the... Falkar gives out the strangest... Things in the guild. Farewell.
How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
There were lights spotted at Sundercliff Watch.
Hi there.
is anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
Yeah, what's this? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. All right, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council. In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate. Farewell.
Leon Garana can talk her way out of anything. Of course, all she needs is talks.
Hi.
Hello, associate.
How are you?
Hello, associate. You seek wisdom from me, child. Words are difficult. They come and go. The voices, though, so loud they are, they drown out the words. Without my amulet, my stone to lock the voices away, the words will never come and stay. Would you lift your hands to help another? To help me find the words? Then seek Agatha, child. She will see the path and set you on it. I must rest. She may be young, but her heart is old and wise. It guides her well through these troubled times. Within its walls live those who determine the fate of the guild. It is our stronghold, our sanctuary. You will come to know it well in time. I have seen it. Let me see your hand. I see the city in the hand, and a hand in the stars. The tower guards the gate, but the gate holds the key. The king is the key, and the hand guards the king. The guild needs you, child. Perhaps it has always needed you, always been waiting for you.
Fantastic.
Farewell,
Thanks.
child.
Nice to meet. Agatha is the first person I go to when I need something. Maybe I should talk to DeGale instead, but I just don't feel comfortable. The Leowin chapter is just drifting along. Druja has a wide... May all your
What's
travels
the
be
news
safe.
from the other parts of town? What? She's the one you want to talk to if you actually need something to get done around here. I don't even know why DeGale is still around. It sounds like there are... You
Greetings,
too?
wizard.
What's new with you?
Rumor has it the Nerevarine has left Morrowind on an expedition to Akavir. Hello, associate. Nice to meet you. May all your travels be safe.
What is it? Yes? I take care of what little administrative work there is. DeGale isn't interested. I do it because it has to be done and no one else wants to do it. You may need to ask around, but training in all the schools of magic can be found at our various guild halls. I take it you've spoken to DeGale. Then you know she is not well. She has visions, for lack of a better term. While they used to be helpful at times, they have lately become problematic. There was an amulet, a family heirloom that she wore to suppress and sometimes focus the visions. She's lost the amulet, and so has lost control. Did you hear that someone played yet another prank on Jean Frosoric in Bruma? I don't know how she keeps falling for these things. I'm surprised she discussed it with you. She wanted to keep it from the others. I should speak to her about that. Yes, her Seer's Stone is missing. It's the one thing that has kept her visions at bay. And without it, we haven't yet spoken to the others, for fear they would be less than accepting of her situation. Perhaps it is time, though. I will continue to tend to DeGale. Can you speak with the other mages and find out if any of them have seen this? She's led such a trouble. At times, they served her well. She gained something of a reputation in the guild and was highly valued. As she aged, the visions became less coherent. Rather than cast her aside, the council gave her a position here. Some resent her and wish she'd disappear. I do. Farewell.
What is Strasza of the Mages Guild? Evoker and alchemist, and also in his scant free time, a trainer in alchemy. But perhaps you are an adventurer. Could you assist me in acquiring something for my crystal collection? Straight to the point, eh? Good, I like that. I'm searching for some specific crystals known as Garridan's Tears. If you can locate these objects for me, I'd pay handsomely for each one. Wonderful. I had a good feeling about you from the moment that I saw you. I want you to bring to me as many of Garridan's Tears as you can find. If you do, I will pay you a fair bounty in gold for each one. I confess I have a weakness for crystals of a magical nature, and I must add these to my collection. This is a personal errand, you must understand. Just between you and I. The Mages Guild has nothing to do with it. She's been a great help to all of us in the guild. Without her, a nice lady but strange, talks to herself far more often than one should, in my opinion. Sometimes I wonder why she hasn't just retired and gone someplace to rest. The tears are not just a namesake. They're literally the frozen tears of a knight named Garridan Stolrus, who lived many years. I'm not certain what happened to the knight, or why the tears were frozen. But I do know someone you could ask. Seek out Julian Fannis at the Arcane University in the Imperial City. She oversees the alchemy headquarters there. If anyone can help you get more information about these crystals, she can. The tears are small crystals, bluish in appearance. Quite beautiful, I'd imagine. I am the best alchemist in Leowin, but if you need advanced training, you'll need Brach Kalos in Bruma, or Ardeline in Bravil. All of the local guild halls sell some amount of alchemic ingredients, but for the best stuff, you'll need to do some exploring on your own. I'm afraid I don't know anything about it. I heard it was missing, though. Galdar was talking about it recently. He seemed very agitated about it. Almost happy. Strange, isn't that? Bring my salutations to Julienne. Safe journey to you.
Hello, associate. Nothing. Too many voices. Farewell, child.
Ha!
Hello, associate.
A coin for an old beggar?
How do you do? Greetings, Bosmer.
Greeting? Yes? Be seeing you. Hello, Evoker.
What's new with you?
I hear the legions have been recalled. I suggest... bring my salutations to Julienne.
Nice to meet. She was a very... All I heard was that it was important to DeGale and it was missing. Calthar didn't tell me anything more than that.
Safe
May all
journey
your
to you.
travels be safe.
Yeah. I've heard she was put in charge of the Leowen Guild Hall as a favor. Well, well. Word is finally spreading, is it? They won't be able to keep up this for... Yeah, I know all about it. I overheard Agata and DeGale talk. Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? Haven't we sacrificed enough already? She shouldn't even be here anymore. Hell, the only reason her father ever fit in anywhere is because he kept a low profile. And look what it got him. Years of service to the Empire, and not even a tombstone over his head. Humph. At least he was able to maintain the illusion of sanity. I know. I get way too fired up over this. It just annoys me that she's in charge of the guild when she's clearly not fit. What, haven't I said enough already? Just let it go. Once someone finally realizes what's going on here... Farewell.
Yes? So Calthar overheard us, did he? That explains why he's been so... But we never said anything about DeGale's father. How would he know anything about that? If there's some sort of connection between the Seer Stone and DeGale's father, I don't know about it. Maybe if you ask her, it will jog her memory. In the meantime, I'll keep an... There may be a connection to DeGale's... Goodbye. Greet.
You seek more from me, child. I know what you would ask. You would bring light to that which is in darkness. Bring silence to the voices so loud. I know where you must go. Blood ran blue, and dragons flew high. Under broken towers and broken bodies it now lies, waiting to be found. What was my sire's must be mine, if you would have the words you seek. You must go and find his stone.
Greetings, Evoke.
They say a whole island with an inhuman statue.
your worst! Jump on my sword while you can.
By Eastmere's beard, we've got ourselves a live one.
What's that?
Let's get this over with.
Take me down! Who's there? I've...
You're outmatched, Elf. This ends here. You can do.
Marshes and rainforests extend.
Not a bad way to make some money. You got the stones.
I see. Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
There are rumors in the north that capture Poland and remove the poison.
You're pathetic!
I'm not surprised. It seems that Skyrim is always involved in border disputes.
Good night.
Take care.
Who's there?
with!
Look, just stop right there, all right? I can't let you leave with that amulet. I need it right now. What, you think I didn't know what you're up to? I knew you were looking for it. I knew you'd find it, and I had to stop you. Now, hand it over. I took the other one, and that should have been enough. I shouldn't have to go through all this just to get rid of her. It's not even as if I was going to keep it forever. I was going to give it back to her once I'd gotten what I wanted. That's not so wrong, is it? Once she helped me advance out of that place and step down, then she could have it back. Why did you have to get in the way? Why are you trying to ruin everything? Ha! Ah! Let's get this over with. Ha!
Hello, associate. Nothing has changed. Archmage Traven. Found it, have you? Silenced the hands that betrayed and took what was mine? Then let me have the stone, so that the voices... Ah, child. With the voices quieted for now, the words you seek have come to me. Though I must warn you, I have seen things in your future, things which may be, and things which will be. It will be up to you to decide the fate of many. Life and death are strange things, easily manipulated, and both will... Bye.
Bring my salutations to Juliet.
Greetings, wizard.
Safe journey.
They say a whole island with an inhuman. Nice to... Let's do business. May
Hail.
all your travels be safe.
It's my... What can I interest you in? You too.
Nice. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
All there is murder.
Tell me more. Oh, that's great. Don't talk such rot. I doubt it. I can't argue with that. I doubt. Don't talk. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. Don't talk such rot. I doubt it. Where'd you get that? That's good. Every little bit helps. That will get you something. You're good. May all your travels be safe. Nice. Can I interest you in some of my wares? You don't expect me to make that deal, do you? Thank you. May all your travels be... safe.
A plec? Can I interest you in some of my wares? Bye.
Bring my salutations to Julienne. Safe journey to you.
Take care.
Greetings, Breton.
What's new with you?
Rumor, Karandi. The eyelid. The mi...
How does the day greet you, friend?
Take care.
Delphin Gent, creator of the celebrated Enemies Explode spell. Advanced trade. I love my work. Fire, frost, shock. It's my job to help people learn the proper, constructive use of destruction magic. Not only... Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. Be seeing you.
Welcome.
Hello there, associate. You're here for a recommendation, I presume. Are you prepared to earn? I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. I'm very preoccupied with this situation concerning Ardaline. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I can't directly get involved for fear of embarrassing the poor girl. I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen Vamori, and you can learn something about the power of illusion in the process. The Council of Mages meets there in the... If you do what you need to, you'll get there one day. Just don't forget to... Don't say anything to her. I don't want to embarrass her further. Once this is all taken care of, I'll speak to her privately. I take my duties as chapter head very seriously. Unlike some guild mages, it infuriates me how casual some guild heads are about common civility. Each local guild hall has its own way of doing things. That means each hall. Are you so eager to begin? Very well. We can start if you've... I'm afraid perhaps Archmage Traven is the first to take... I don't understand it. Some ridiculous male thing, I suppose. He's been bothering Ardeline. He even stole her mages. Perhaps he thinks it's amusing. I don't know. But it needs to stop. It's making... It's more symbolic than practical, but each carries great significance to its owner. Take this charm scroll. With it, you should find Varon more receptive to questioning. Don't come back without that. Varon Vamori should give it to you once you've persuaded him, if you want. If you want it, you'll need to persuade Varon Vamori using whatever means necessary to return. You have what you need to help him.
You wish
Make
to
sure
talk?
Varon
There's really
hands
no
over that
trouble at
staff.
all? Well met.
What's going on with you?
Good day. She hasn't been focused on her work.
I heard
seeing
people
you.
saying they ran into... I'm Ardeline. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? I'm afraid I'm not very social. So I really don't know very much about the people here. Be seeing you.
Hi.
What? Far be it from me to credit. The Chestnut Handy Stables now offers to protect your horse.
What's
Farewell.
new with you?
I heard there were some goblins around here recently. Oh.
What do you want?
Good afternoon. Have you ever seen